Hello, this is a video response for bosstycoon530bz, otherwise known as the California Prepper. He's got a lot of cool videos. He's got a couple of knives and a bunch of other stuff he's giving away. He's got some good knife review videos on there and different things. Check him out. I'm going to show you my knife collection. It's my buddy Willie. These knives here I all inherited from my father-in-law. This is just an old hunting knife. There's not even a name on there. Right there. Buck USA. That's the knife that started it all right there. Back in the 70s and early 80s, if you didn't have one of these on your hip, you wasn't cool. Well, I didn't have one on my hip because they were about 50 bucks. But I'll show you what I did have in a minute. Basic old timer, three blade knife, nice little old timer. This thing is like old. This is American Knife Company from Plymouth. This is a wood stock. This thing's been ground to death, but man, it's got a really nice edge on it. Thing's been around a long time. Everybody knows what one of these are. It's a Boy Scout knife, can opener, bottle opener, blade. You can see it's been engraved there with the Boy Scout emblem. It says be prepared. It's got the ring on it. That is an Imperial, made in USA. I don't know if the new ones are or not. This is an Ulster Knife Company. Nice little pocket knife. This one don't even have a name. It's just got a patent number. It's just a cheap little two-blade pocket knife. Barlow. These things, I've had probably 20 of these things in my lifetime. That used to be my standard pocket knife in the day. This was his, I got 3 of these. I don't know if you can make that out. It's Dexter and Russell, I think it is. Got 3 of them. He was a meat cutter. This is a Gerber, Portland, USA. Typical clip boot knife. I think that was my brother-in-law's. He was a Green Beret. There was also this knife here. If you take, I don't know if I can do this one-handed or not. If you take and lock this on there, that becomes a wire cutter. So your sheath and your knife become a wire cutter. I thought that was pretty cool. It's also a bayonet for some kind of rifle. Anybody that's military would know more about that than me. We'll start. These are my knives that I've had. This is, I think, made in Finland. It's your basic fillet knife. I can't make out the name. It's in cursive. It's F. Matthews, M-A-R. I can't make it out, but it's hand ground stainless. Well, it's a good edge. Them things are everywhere. And then I got a Rapella fillet knife. This thing here is a buddy of mine gave me this for, I don't know, he come out of the Marines, come to stay with me for a week or so. It's a Tennessee toothpick. I don't know if you can make that out or not. Another one of my knives that got a little rusty on me. It's got an Indian head on the handle there. This was my first hunting knife. Looks like a, what do you call them, a K-bar knife. But this one here is made out of a file. An old friend gave me this for my 15th, well, not my birthday, but for Christmas when I was 15. It is hard. It's hard to sharpen. I got a pretty good razor edge on here right now, but it's a nice knife. Nice balance. The nut on here, I don't know if you can make it out. That actually says Camillus, New York on it. He actually went to the factory and got one of these nuts to put on it. Which leads me to this knife. This is my knife now. This is a Camillus. Camillus, New York, USA. I don't believe they're even in this country anymore, if they're even making Camillus knives anymore. I know that the old factory just burned down a couple weeks ago. American Wildlife. You can see it's got a gold plated pewter deer. You could get a deer head or the deer or a turkey when I got them. It's just a standard lockback. This I got when the bucks were popular. My barber was a gun dealer too. I got this for like 20 bucks. A friend of mine was ticked. He just spent over 50 on his buck knife, and I bought that. Hey look, there's the Easter Bunny. It's Easter Sunday when I'm filming this. This I got as a gift. I helped out our marching band. My daughters were in it. I helped out for 10 years. They were the pride of Westmoreland. 2011, they won the state championships, and when I retired from helping them, one of the fathers give me that. It's pretty nice of them. This is made in China. Yeah, this is just a nice little China folder. It does hold a good edge. It's got some good steel on it. That's Pioneer Seed Company emblem. You buy so many bags of seed corn and they give you a knife. This is just a cheap China knife. I found that along a creek in our pasture. Some kids must have been playing in the creek. A couple of cheap China. This is my everyday carry. These are basically the same. They're the same knife, except this one still has the wood on it. This one here, the wood broke off. Little lock blade. I don't know if anybody's ever seen one of these before. Pop that open. Knife slides in. Snap that over. Put it in your pocket. You just pop it up. Trying to do this one hand, it's not very easy. Knife blade slides over and you fold that back over. When I was like 8, I got one of these. It was the first knife I ever had. This one here I got a few years ago. Everybody's seen these. It's just a basic utility knife. I hate the thing because the button right there is what locks the blade, and you'll be cutting and you'll be pushing on that and the blade will pull out. I don't like it. This is a cheap multi-tool. I don't even know where I got this. I've had it for years. It just showed up one day. I think I found it somewhere. Got a bunch of blade and screwdrivers and a serrated knife and a file and another screwdriver and a little pair of scissors. It's just like a little Leatherman, but it's cheap. This I got for being in a friend's wedding. It's a Carolina tool. See, it's got a knife, screwdriver, can opener, little screwdriver there, a lanyard, serrated knife, a file, a Phillips screwdriver, and another little flat screwdriver. Holy zip here without cutting myself. A friend of mine had a Gerber, and it worked like this, and I thought it was pretty cool. And when I got this, I thought, yeah, it's just a Gerber knockoff. The other day I went to the Gerber website, and this one is a Carolina tool. Oop, hold on. Right there, Carolina Knives and Tool. Well, you go to the Carolina Knife and Tool Company, and it's Gerber Carolina Knife and Tool Company. So they're the same company. These slide instead of flip like the Leatherman, which I like, because see if I can do this on camera here. Sure, now it's going to stick on me. There it goes. One-handed, and it opens up the pliers. Push these little buttons on each side, and it'll slide right back down in. And when it's slid down in, it locks it so it ain't flipping open on you. Or you can just slide it up by hand like that. Try to get it here. Hands are all oily. I just oil these all up a little bit. And that's my multi-tool. Everybody else got a Leatherman. I got a Carolina, but I like this better than the Leathermans as far as whipping the plier out easy. You can pull them out, snap it right out one-handed. A little box cutter knife, just a razor blade, and this thing slides down in there. I think I covered all them. Now, if I'm showing you this part, this is in the mail. If you watch El Grande Dog's channel, he had a knife giveaway. This was third prize. I won that. I was hoping it'd get here by the deadline for this contest, which is Monday the 1st. Tonight's Easter Sunday. So, if this shows up tomorrow, I'll shoot this video again with that live in person. A badass knife, I guess. Now, one of the things he wanted me to do, or everybody to do that's in the contest, was show 2 people who are YouTube subscribers with less than 200 subscribers. This is one of my friends, Dave J. Stram. He's in South Dakota. He's a beekeeper. He's got some bunch of different videos on his channel. He's only got 96 subscribers. Check him out. Scroll over here. It's my buddy Ralph. R. Jones 3 and Family channel. Ralph has 42 subscribers. He's a beekeeper down in Virginia. Got a sheep farm and keeps bees, and he's just a good old southern boy there. It's Ralph's channel. Check him out. I've done a shout out for him a few times. If you're one of my subscribers, maybe you're subscribed to him. But if you get a chance, check out California Proper, otherwise known as bosstycoon530bz. Check out his channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.